Hello, good afternoon, brother.
Well, good afternoon. What brings you here today? How can I help?
Yeah, you need to be my partner of conversation English, practice English that I say. So, after we finish the conversation, you need to analyze how I got the branding of IL score.
Absolutely. I can definitely be your conversation partner. We can practice and I can give you feedback on your pronunciation, grammar, and vocabulary. Just to clarify, are you looking for a general IELTS assessment or something specific?
Yeah, just tell me the score. I want to know that only.
All right, understand. After our conversation, I can give you an estimate of your IELTS score. Is there anything specific you'd like to practice or focus on during our conversation?
This is the day 9 of practice English with AI conversation, and the topic of this day is movies, TV shows. What did you watch recently? Do you prefer movie or TV? Yeah, you need to ask me this.
I see. So we're focusing on movies and TV shows today. Great topic. So to start, what have you watched recently that you enjoyed? And do you prefer movies or TV shows overall?
Recently, I watched a few interesting movies and TV shows that I really enjoy. One of the movies I watched was Bad Genius, a famous Thai film about smart students who cheat on exams in a clever way.
Ah, Bad Genius. That's a really popular one. Very exciting. What did you like about the movie? And do you prefer movies like that, or do you tend to watch different kinds of films?
I like it because it's not only exciting but also make you think about pressures, morality, morality and competition in the school. The storyline was intense and the acting was amazing. And I also watched some episode of Money Heat on Netflix.
Ah, Money Heist.
Oh,
Another excellent
Heist.
choice.
Yeah, Heist is the Korea version.
Ah, the Korean version. Got it. What did you think of that one? Did it differ from the original series in ways that you liked?
Yeah, is it's kind of interesting with the character of them because the Korea actors the is performing like amazing. I don't know how to say it's a really good acting.
I understand. You're saying the Korean actors gave very compelling performances, making the characters interesting to watch. Great choice of words. Is there anything specific about their acting that you found particularly impressive? Perhaps the way they expressed emotions or their portrayal of the characters' complexities?
I think the how famous of actors because the Korea actors is very famous a lot in the world because uh, I don't know you know this one the Squid Game that they have the most character favorites of the Squid Game to this the money he's after through.
Ah, I see what you mean. The fact that the cast has a global following and includes popular actors from Squid Game definitely plays a role in its appeal. It sounds like you appreciate the strong performances and the clever storylines in both films. Would you like to talk about any other movies or TV shows that have caught your attention?
I think I personally I prefer movie a little more than the TV shows. because the movie tell a complete story in a shorter time, like 1 hour, 2 hour, and I like sitting down and finishing a whole story in about 2 hours. It feels satisfying. However, I also enjoy watching TV sometimes because they when they have fa- the most favorite series that everyone watching. I just want to know how trend go, so I watch it and finish it all one time, and after that and pause it and I prefer movie later.
Okay, that makes perfect sense. You prefer the concise, complete stories in movies, but sometimes catch up on popular TV shows to stay in the know. That's a very relatable approach to watching content. So, are there any upcoming movies or TV shows you're particularly looking forward to watching?
Mm, for example, I enjoy watching the series like Stranger Things and the the gory because they are exciting and have strong emotional story. And usually watch movie or shows at night before the bed and weekend when I was to relax sometime. So I watch them alone, but I also enjoy watching with my friend and talking about the story afterwards. Um, I say what watching with my friend. I watching in the streaming, so I call them in the Discord. So we talk about the story together.
That's a great way to enjoy shows and movies. It's fun to have those conversations with friends afterwards. So, are there any new seasons of Stranger Things or The Glory you're looking forward to? Or any
Oh,
new show?
yeah. The new seasons of Stranger Things is really interesting because the every character is a grow up now. So I want to know how to uh, them to make is more interesting because the character in the real life they grow up in a adult now. So I don't know how to stay in the the Stranger Thing is the kids silly, so I don't know how to perform them to adult to kids silly. So I want to I want to watch this in recently now.
Okay, I'm ready when you are. What would you like to chat about?
Continue the conversation that we last talking about.
As I said, I'm fascinated by the transition of the characters into adulthood in Stranger Things. It will be interesting to see how the show balances the nostalgic and childish elements it's known for with the more complex and mature themes that come with the characters' ages. What are your thoughts on this? Are you looking forward to seeing a more mature side of the show, or do you hope it retains some of its original charm?
Yeah, I'm looking like a 90,000 atmosphere. I want to feel is in the movie, so I want to make. I want them to make atmosphere like 90,000. It's very good feeling for the kids that grow up like before or just the 2000 kid. So it make me feel interesting because everyone born in 2000 or 90s they want to looking back in the past, so the past is very interesting than the future one. Future is so annoying and sometimes is messy around. The community is not good enough because it's crowded people in the community, so in the past it's very look good.
I see what you mean. The idea of looking back to the past, especially the 90s, holds a strong appeal for many, perhaps because of a sense of nostalgia and a perceived simpler time. And you bring up a good point about the future feeling uncertain and complex. What specifically about the 90s atmosphere do you find most appealing?
And when the people that don't have the phone and network, so they will play and face to face together. I like when they face to face together because it makes sense for the human that need to talk like a face to face, So afterwards, in the this recently we have the Wi-Fi or network so fast. It's easy to go anywhere and calling anyone in the far away. So it's good and bad in the same time. I don't know how to say that one.
I understand perfectly. You're saying that before smartphones and fast networks, people spent more time face to face, which is beneficial for human connection. Now, with technology, it's easy to communicate remotely, which is convenient, but also means less face to face interaction. Is that right?
Yeah, brother.
Yes. Is there anything else I can help you with or would like to discuss?
I think it's time to analyze the IO branding we conversation now.
All right, I can do that for you. Based on our conversation, your English is quite clear and you express yourself effectively. Your vocabulary is good and you generally use grammar correctly. There were a few minor instances where you could have used more specific vocabulary or a slightly more complex sentence structure, but overall, your meaning was always understandable. If I had to give you a band score, I'd place you around a 6.5. Would you like to discuss any specific areas?
Can you tell me which Thai language?
แน่นอนค่ะ จากการสนทนาของเรานะคะ ภาษาอังกฤษของคุณชัดเจนมากเลยค่ะ และคุณสามารถแสดงความคิดเห็นได้อย่างมีประสิทธิภาพ คำศัพท์ของคุณดีค่ะ และคุณใช้ไวยากรณ์ได้ถูกต้องโดยทั่วไป มีเพียงเล็กน้อยเท่านั้นค่ะ ที่คุณสามารถใช้คำศัพท์ที่เฉพาะเจาะจงมากขึ้น หรือโครงสร้างประโยคที่ซับซ้อนขึ้นได้เล็กน้อย แต่โดยรวมแล้วความหมายของคุณเข้าใจได้เสมอค่ะ หากผมต้องให้คะแนนคุณนะครับ ผมจะวัดประมาณ 6 ถึง 6.5 ค่ะ คุณอยากให้เราพูดคุยเกี่ยวกับจุดไหนเป็นพิเศษไหมครับ
ไม่ละช่วยบอกกับท่านผู้ชมที่กำลังดูสตรีมฉันหน่อยได้ไหมว่า วันนี้ก็จบกันไปแล้วนะ กับวันที่ 9 หัวข้อที่ 9 และพรุ่งนี้ไปต่อกันที่หัวข้อที่ 10 ได้เลย แล้วเจอกัน
แน่นอนครับ ก็จบกันไปแล้วกับบทสนทนาวันนี้นะครับ ในหัวข้อ Movie and TV Shows ซึ่งเป็นวันที่ 9 แล้วนะครับ พรุ่งนี้เรามาต่อกันที่หัวข้อที่ 10 กันได้เลยครับ แล้วพบกันใหม่ครับ
See you brother
See you too Have a great day
จบไปแล้วนะครับ วันที่ 9 พรุ่งนี้วันที่ 10 นะครับ เหมือนเดิม ถ้าเราไม่ติดอะไรก็จะสตรีมเช้าๆเหมือนเดิมแต่ถ้าเราติดอะไรก็จะสตรีมช่วงประมาณ 2 ทุ่มถึง 3 ทุ่ม ซึ่งทุกคนเลิกงานพอดีก็มาฝึกภาษาอังกฤษหรือทายประโยคในการพูดกับ AI ของเราต่อหรือคุณฝึกพูดเองเมื่อเขาถาม แล้วผมก็จะมีของผมเองนะ ถ้าใครชอบก็อย่าลืมกดไลค์นะครับ ก็มันเป็นกำลังใจสำหรับผมมาก แต่ก็เจอกันวันที่ 10 นะครับ กับที่ AI บอกเลย แล้วเจอกันครับทุกคน